If you are overweight or you have struggled with being overweight in your life, have you felt that anti-diet dietitians and influencers can't help you? That you try to do what they say and let go of control and it doesn't work? This is a response to this community, specifically Abby Sharp and the other. Many people have talked about the problems with this community, that they lie or disregard the harmful effects of obesity and being overweight. But I want to comment on the fact that they are applying their response to people that are different from them. So many of the people in this community have always been thin and struggled with controlling their food to get more thin, and try to apply their logic and experience onto people that have struggled with being overweight. And I truly believe it's just a different response, that these people, when they feel out of control in their life or stressed or overwhelmed, they instead react by controlling other aspects of their life. It may not be health, it may not be their body or the things they eat. This can be anyone. Versus many people that are overweight, they feel they have this learned helplessness from feeling out of control, so they don't even try anymore. But in their case, it's this learned optimism that they believe that they have control over things. They underestimate the risks of, in the past, when they talk about struggling with eating disorders, they underestimated the risks of what they're doing and they ignored reality. They talk about lying to themselves that they actually like eating this really low calorie food. And they also put this toxic positivity onto everyone, that we can all do this. But the thing is, they are helping people with the issue of an eating disorder when they're thin. But these people have a track record of being able to control their food throughout their life, versus they're trying to apply it to people that feel like they're victims and have no control, and instead respond by letting go of control with food and eating, rather than controlling it like them. Because they don't have a track record of being able to control their eating all their lives, and then a period of extreme control over their eating, as well as they do not believe they can change, or they don't believe they have control over their lives and themselves. They have been likely surrounded by people with the same limited belief that they have no control over themselves and can't change, and have had a track record of always having no control. So they just give up. And sometimes it's controlling different things in different aspects of life, depending on what their response to stress is. For example, a dietitian, I think her name is Colleen, she makes a lot of stories of others making diet culture comments to her, but this shows that the environment that she was raised in is where their family or friends believe they are in control of what they eat and are constantly trying to control it. But they have this self-belief that they can. They're not wrong for their approach, and there may be people that are overweight that have this issue of just extreme control. But what I've seen is it's just, for many that have a lifelong struggle, it's because they've failed so many times, and people around them have failed so many times, so they feel that they have no control and just give up easily. They don't believe in themselves. So for anti-diet culture, the community, applying it onto people that feel that they have no control, letting go of all food rules, or having any food in the house, or eating whatever they want in moderation, it can work. But if they have no belief in themselves because of their track record, because they've tried so many times, that they can eat this food in moderation, that they can listen to their body. And it just eventually leads to the exact cycle of that they have no belief that they can control some aspect of their eating to improve their health. They don't believe they can change. It just becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Either extremes of complete control, that you believe you have complete control or no control over your health or your life, is dangerous. There was this viral story online about this teenager that his whole life he believed he was stupid and he never tried in school and was always told by everyone that he wasn't smart. And he had to take the SAT, and it came back with a near perfect score, and this made him believe that he is smart, and he finally tried in school and got the best grades, and supposedly years later he got an email that the SAT score was incorrect. And the moral of the story was that it's the self-belief that you can do something that makes you do it. So for many that are overweight, it stems in the way the people that were around you when you're young and the reactions of those that are close to you and the beliefs of those around you. If your family believed they didn't have control and had bad habits in response to this control, not feeling out of control, then maybe you won't have the same habits or the same reactions as them, but you are taught that you are not in control. And it's really examining what were the roots of feeling out of control in the past and seeing your family their response feeling out of the control in the past. But then seeing how this response that you cannot change, that you have no control, how it's presenting in your everyday life now. Why do you feel you can't change? Look at the things you have changed. Maybe you moved away for school or moved to a new city, even if it's a couple minutes away. Maybe you achieved a degree. Tell me your achievements, even if you don't recognize them. Even if you say to yourself, I just did it because it was easy for me, or the school was easy, or it was just the environment. It was you. And if you want more tips to start healing from your victim mindset, click on one of the videos on the screen.